going to be another meeting with the universe here on the Old Soul Tarot channel. We're just going to see what the universe has for us today. I did pull a couple cards in advance, and I'm getting a sense that this has to do with us having lost sight of our purpose as humans. Okay, so I am having a little bit of trouble putting my, getting my words out, as you can tell. So just forgive me with that. Okay. Give me here for my soul family and me on YouTube, September 4th, 2024. What do you want to tell us today? What is this message about today? The Maiden. The Mentor. Okay. So, see what I'm saying? I do feel like this has to do with us having lost sight of our purpose, right? I feel like the universe just tries to guide us. It tries to direct us. I feel like, okay, there's this energy of evolution. I feel like there's some energy of evolution, and it's this energy of nourishment with the Maiden. I'm getting that energy of nourishment. But it's like, I feel like we lose sight of that. I feel like we lose sight of the purpose. We lose sight of our reason for being. Okay, it's our reason for being. We lose sight of that. And I feel like it just has to do with the way that we operate as a society, as a world here, you know, like as humans, right? Like, it's like there's that conditioning. And I feel like we get preoccupied with the conditioning, but we forget there's a higher purpose. Give me more here for my soul family on YouTube, meeting with the universe today, September 4th, 2024. What do you want to tell my soul family and me? The fault line and a gape. Almost, I'm getting we walk a fine line, or it's like we're walking a fine line. It's like this fine line between us and the universe. It's this fine line between like the illusion and actual like universal reality, right? Like the universe's reality, the reality of the universe. It's like we walk a fine line, right? Like, I'm getting like a gap between us and the universe. There's a gap between us and our purpose. The forest is on the bottom, so I feel like it's like moving through this forest. It's moving through the illusion to get to the reality of things, what's on the other side, right? Like the purpose that we have, the purpose that we're serving or to be serving. But I feel like there's this energy of like a self-serving nature that goes along with it, right? Because it's like we want what we want, and the universe doesn't always operate that way, right? Like the universe is going to give us what we need. It attempts to give us what we need, whether or not we accept that or, you know, apply it in a way that helps us grow is a whole other subject. But like, that's where this energy of nourishment comes into play. So I feel like that's where the ultimate fault is, right? Us getting wrapped up in the illusion, us getting wrapped up in what we think is real. I mean, and it's not that it's not real, but it's like there's more to it than what we realize. There's more to it than what we take the time to realize, I feel like, a lot of the time, okay? Believe, yeah, I feel like we kind of lack this energy of belief, all right? We lack this energy of what's really out there, what's really real, the extent of it. Love is here on the bottom. I feel like, again, there's this energy of oneness. There's this energy of unity. Energy. Can you give me another one here for the Maiden? Tell me more about the Maiden. Meeting with the universe, September 4th, 2024, for my soul family and me on YouTube. What's the Maiden? disguise. I feel like it's removing this disguise. It's a matter of separating yourself from the delusion. It's a matter of separating yourself from the illusion, okay? It's seeing beyond what it is that you think is real, right? I feel like there's this energy of openness, open-mindedness, right? When it comes to the universe, when it comes to yourself in the universe, the connection to the universe. Create is here, consume is here. I feel like we get consumed by what it is that is like, it's like what's tangible, what's directly in front of us. We get so consumed by that. All right, create. The universe is more intricate. We're more intricate, okay? Grow is here, collaborate. I feel like this is like, again, we're here for a purpose, but we lose sight of that purpose with all the things in front of us that we deal with on a daily basis, because it's just the way society operates. It's that conditioning, societal conditioning. Tell me about Agape here for my soul family and me on YouTube. September 4th, 2024 with the meeting with the universe. Tell me about the Agape. What do you want to tell us? Defend. So I feel like this is kind of where walls get put up. This is where walls get put up. Okay, that's the gap. I feel like that's where the gap is. Like people put up a wall. People don't want to stop to take the time to understand or acknowledge or realize whatever, what have you. Like the full extent of their being, the full extent of the universe's being. Okay, play is here. I'm kind of getting like that trickster energy, okay? Maybe like your mind kind of plays tricks on you, right? Like because you're so conditioned by society. It's like what you think is important, right? Like getting up every day, going to work every day, paying your bills every day, taking care of your house and home and family. And that's not that that's not important, but there's also more. And I feel like we lose sight of the fact that there's more. And that's the whole point. I feel like there's stressing home is that we lose sight of the fact that there's so much more. Okay, tell me more about the Agate for my soul family and me on YouTube, September 4th, 2024. Work. I'm getting the energy of unity, togetherness again, okay? I feel like this is a matter of our interconnectedness, right, with the universe. Again, I feel like we lose sight of that. I also feel like, you know, the worker bee, like, they're constant going at it, right? And I feel like this is a matter of stopping and pausing and allowing those walls to come down, that barrier to come down between you and the universe. It's like, again, I feel like this is the universe urging us to pause and connect. I'm getting what I'm hearing is that it's like the universe wants to be seen, okay? The universe wants to be seen. The universe wants to be recognized. Something about the scheme of things. I'm also hearing the grandiose, something grandiose. I don't know if that's like speaking to our ego, our desires, right? Like on this earthly plane. That's the feeling it's giving me is like a grandiose, like, okay. Like we have to bring that down. We have to bring that down a notch. Because the universe wants to be seen. Deal. Look, here's the trickster energy. Patience and trick. Okay. Tell me about the fault line. Tell me about the fault line from my soul family and me on YouTube, September 4th, 2024, meeting with the universe. Tell me about the fault line. Kindness and stillness. Look, there's that moment of pause, I feel like. Okay, I feel like there's a gap between us and the universe, and I feel like the universe is saying to connect. The universe wants us to connect. The universe wants us to get back in touch with our purpose. The purpose of our being. Right? Like kindness. There's this energy of honor with kindness. There's an energy of honor that's coming through. All right, also I'm getting the energy of reflection with stillness. You can see here the reflection. Okay. It's almost like the universe wants to be seen, the universe wants to be recognized, and I feel like when you see and recognize the universe, you get that back from the universe, right? Like you get that back. The universe sees you, the universe recognizes you, but it's like and it wants that in return. I feel like when you do that, that's when you come back into touch with the reality. That's when you come back into touch with that purpose, the overall purpose of our being, right? Yes, death and freedom. So there's like this energy of repurification, regeneration, all right, freedom. Again, there's this energy of unity with freedom, right? Like, it's like, I am, you are, I am. It's the you in the universe in you. I don't even have the other deck I was originally going to use, but let's just roll with it. Give me more here for my soul family and me. September 4th, 2024, meeting with the universe. What more do you want to tell us? Tell us more about this maiden energy. Tell us more. Yeah, really? Eight of Cups, Ace of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles, and King of Swords. Okay. So again, I feel like there's this energy of like self-serving, being self-serving, okay? There's like an energy of greed, perhaps, it seems like, all right? And so I feel like this is us finding our way around that. This is us getting out of that energy, okay? And like connecting more with the universe on like a pure level. Yeah, you know, the Ace of Pentacles, this is about like worldly power, right? And this is about the tangible things, like I was saying, the Ace of Pentacles, the tangible, what's in front of you, what you can gain in this life, right? And I feel like there's more to it. There's more to what we can actually gain from this life. It's just a matter of taking that time out to connect and understand that, right? And honor it. Nine of Pentacles. Again, what's tangible, okay? It's almost like also there's like this energy of like insecurity, right? Like fear and insecurity when it comes to like the realization of this, right? Like of the interconnectedness with the universe, or like, you know, what the universe is actually capable of. And maybe even what we're capable of, I want to say, okay? The King of Swords, though, I feel like this is having that knowledge that there is more. This is the knowledge that there is more, but it's like being open to that knowledge and accepting it and honoring it. But again, I feel like people get so wrapped up in the everyday things that they don't really take the time. There's that barrier, there's that wall up, right? Six of Cups is on the bottom. I feel like this is speaking to the energy of our soul with the Six of Cups, okay? Tell me more about a gate. What? Tell me more about the agate for my soul family. Meeting with the universe, September 4th, 2024. Tell me more about the agate energy. The Hierophant. I feel like this is our willingness to learn. This is our openness to learning about the universe, to learning about our spirituality. I feel like there's, again, this energy of like regeneration. There's this energy of purification, okay, when it comes to our souls. Our willingness. Ten of Swords is on the bottom, so there's the transformation, there's that change, it's like death of the ego. I feel like there's something to do with the death of the ego, okay, because like I said, we get so wrapped up in the everyday things, and it's like, I feel like a lot of times we're more self-serving than we might even like realize, you know what I mean? Like, It's not even that you're always trying to be self-serving. I just think like that's just, again, it's the conditioning of society and what they want you to think matters, right? What they want you to see as priority. So I feel like, you know, your spirituality and your soul kind of gets put on a back burner a lot of times with your, you know, that development. Give me more here, yeah. So 3 or 5 of Swords. Again, I feel like this is us like being so preoccupied, not tending to our actual wounds, like our internal wounds, the wounds of our souls, okay? I feel like we are so preoccupied with the way of living. It's just our way of living as humans. If I didn't already feel this way, you know? King of Wands. Again, that's the ego. So there is like the death of the ego. I feel like a lot of times we waste who we are. We waste who we are. What? That's... We waste who we are. We lose sight of our purpose. Okay, give me more here for myself, family, and me. September 4th, 2024, meeting with the universe. Ten of Wands and the Empress. I feel like there's this energy of transition, right? Ten of Wands, this is speaking to shape-shifting, okay? It's speaking to the shape-shifting, things that are under the surface, things we don't see, things we don't take the time to realize. Again, I feel like this is like bringing down that barrier, bringing down that wall, taking the time to do so, right? Like to connect with the universe here, I feel like, all right? The Empress. So I feel like there's this energy of like rebirth. There's this energy of nurturing. Again, it's like it's uncovering what we don't typically stop to take the time to uncover, like on a deeper level. It's definitely on a deeper level. So we lose sight of our purpose. We lose sight of the importance of our being, the purpose of our being, because we're so wrapped up in the everyday activities, right? The Sun card is on the bottom, so this is like that enlightenment. This is, I feel like, it's that enlightenment, it's that knowledge, it's that intelligence, right? Like that spiritual intelligence. And the Queen of Cups is behind it. So yes, I feel like this is speaking to the deeper aspects, that intelligence, that emotional intelligence, that spiritual intelligence, okay? That intuitive energy. And I feel like there's this, the Three of Wands, I feel like this is speaking to that unity with the universe, right? Like that coming together with the universe, like being able to, like see what's beyond. Give me for myself. Really? Give me for myself, family and me. September 4th, 2024, meeting with the universe, please. I'm sorry, oh, it's that time of year and I'm getting allergies. Make miracles and dream weaver. So this says bring your powerful vision to reality, right? And stay open-minded and receptive. Again, there's magic out there. I feel like the universe is magic, and I feel like we have to be open and receptive to the fact. That's what I'm saying. Like there's this energy of like give and take with the universe, right? And I feel like realizing the power that lies within that, right? Like there's power in that. It's almost like tapping into it. That's what I'm hearing, like tapping in. Okay, duality dance and study as you go is on the bottom. So this is about finding, okay, this says seek balance amid the chaos, right? Like that's speaking to the delusion, that's speaking to the illusion. And I feel like being able to see beyond that. All right, steady as you go. It says navigate with patience and resilience through life's twists and turns. Steady as you go. I feel like this is like moving with the universe. Like you have to be tapped in. You have to be open to the universe and the way that things unfold, and understand that like it's not necessarily all the time what you want. It's more or less like what you need, what your soul needs. It's like the universe knows what our souls need, right? And I feel like we kind of have to we have to move with that. We have to be willing to move with that for things to like go more smoothly, to find that balance, that inner strength, okay? Give me another one here for my soul family and me. September 4th, 2024, meeting with the universe. So manifesting and going forward, creation and creativity. So this is to focus on creating a brighter future, and I feel like it's that unity, it's that sun card energy, and that unity, right? That knowledge, that openness to the knowledge. Embrace change and envision your desires, allowing the universe to align with your intentions, okay? So embrace change. I do feel like this is us aligning with the universe, okay? And I feel like the universe is obviously aware of our intentions, right? And so, but I feel like sometimes you still have to embrace change in the sense that, like, sometimes you get what you want and sometimes you don't, okay? Sometimes you don't get what you want, but it's what you need. And I feel like there's that understanding, there's that alignment with the universe when it comes to that understanding. Don't dwell on the past, right? Like, things are what they are and they're that way for a reason. So this is about, we're going to say, manifestation as you harness innovation, fuel imagination. Answers unfold in your journey of discovery. So I feel like it's that openness to discovering. It's that openness to that knowledge, that universal knowledge, that spiritual insight, okay? And I feel like this is where you can unleash your power. Again, there's something to do with the power, right? Like there's the power of the universe, that universal power. It lies within us. But I feel like we have to, first of all, we have to be open to it. And second of all, I feel like we have to be accepting of what isn't, to be accepting or to be able to receive what is, right? Again, I feel like there's this energy of like give and take with the universe, and also understanding that sometimes what we want isn't what we need. All right, but it's like I feel like there's ultimately better that's out there for us, but it's a matter of us having that in sight, having that in mind, okay? We lose sight of our purpose, I feel like. Which ultimately is to come into this place of understanding and oneness. All right? So desert of isolation and embracing solitude on the bottom. Uncover reflections and resilient survival. So we talked about the reflections. Right? Reflect deeply for survival. Keep your mind open as answers reveal lessons in the quiet of introspection. That's what I'm saying. We are here to learn lessons. We're here to learn lessons, and that means sometimes what we want gets taken. Sometimes what we want doesn't happen. But there's always a higher purpose. And there's that higher understanding that there's always a higher purpose. Find balance and coherence as you weave your path with intention. So again, I feel like this is a matter of us being aware that there's a higher purpose. This is a matter of awareness that we often lose sight of our purpose. And I feel like the point is to get us back on track. The point is for us to figure that out. Okay? I feel like it's to move us out of a place of darkness into this place of light. Connect with the divine and experience profound spiritual transformation. That's what I'm saying. There's an energy of like transformation, regeneration, repurification. Get any more here for my soul family and me. Final messages. Can we get one more? Lay a steadfast foundation for growth and forward movement. On the bottom is untangle complexities with patience, discovering clarity and transitions. Discovering clarity and transitions. And I feel like that's the point of our being. That's the purpose, is for us to untangle, undo our faults, right? Undo that gap, break down that wall, break down that barrier between ourselves and the universe. And I feel like really, like, there's like this soul cleansing that comes with that, okay? Now I feel like with that comes the spiritual growth and that forward movement. And it's almost like earning your place. I want to say it's almost like you're earning your place, right? Alright, I'm going to leave it at that. So I wish y'all much love. Look, it even says embrace resilience and transform challenges into opportunities for growth. Find hope and inspiration in the darkest moments and embrace new beginnings. I feel like it's to bring us into the light, guys. So, alright, and you also have the Phoenix here. So there is rebirth, regeneration, okay? Alright, I wish y'all much love. I wish you much luck, and I will catch you soon.